2.4-liter FE big block V8. While this engine was optional in other Comet models, it came standard in the Cyclone GT. Equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor, it produced a healthy 335 horsepower, serious output for a mid-60s intermediate, and the performance numbers proved it wasn't just talk. In testing conducted by Car and Driver magazine, the Comet Cyclone GT stormed through the quarter mile in 13.98 seconds at 103.8 miles per hour. That's about 167 kilometers per hour. For a factory stock car, those were eye-opening numbers in 1966. The result? Mercury quietly delivered one of the quickest intermediates of the year, a car that could line up at the strip straight from the dealership and embarrass the competition. It may not get the same spotlight as some of its rivals today, but the 1966 Comet Cyclone GT proved that when it came to raw, out-of-the-box speed, Mercury was more than ready to play in the muscle car big leagues. Number 2, Plymouth Hemi Satellite, 13.80 second quarter-mile run. Back in 1964, Chrysler had one goal in mind: dominate NASCAR. To make that happen, the company developed a brutal new engine, the 426 cubic inch Hemi V8. This wasn't just another performance motor, it was a purpose-built racing weapon. Once installed in the Plymouth Belvedere, the results were immediate. On the track, the Hemi-powered cars absolutely crushed the competition. Chrysler had built exactly what it set out to build, a powerhouse capable of rewriting the rulebook. But that dominance didn't sit well with NASCAR's governing body. Because the 426 Hemi wasn't available in a regular production car, officials outlawed the engine for the 1965 season. If Chrysler wanted to keep running the Hemi in NASCAR, it would have to offer it to the public. So for 1966, Chrysler did exactly that. The legendary Hemi returned, this time as a street engine, and one of the cars chosen to receive it was the newly redesigned 6th-generation Plymouth Belvedere. The 1966 Belvedere lineup was fresh, sharper, and more aggressive in its styling. Buyers could choose from 3 submodels: the Belvedere 1, the Belvedere 2, and the Satellite. While each had its place in the lineup, it was the Satellite that truly captured the spirit of the muscle car era. Aimed at younger buyers hungry for performance, the Satellite was available as either a 2-door hardtop or a convertible. And more importantly, it could be ordered with the most powerful engines Plymouth had to offer, including the all-new street version of the 426. Officially, the engine was conservatively rated at 425 horsepower, but anyone who knows the history of the Elephant engine understands that number was likely understated. The Hemi delivered massive torque, brutal acceleration, and a sound that instantly commanded attention. With that engine under the hood, the 1966 Satellite transformed from a stylish intermediate into a serious street and strip contender. It wasn't just fast, it was intimidating. Car and Driver magazine put the Hemi-powered Satellite to the test in its April 1966 issue, and the numbers spoke for themselves. The car blasted through the quarter mile in 13.80 seconds at 103.8 miles per hour, roughly 167 kilometers per hour. For a factory-built street car in the mid-60s, that was heavyweight performance. By bringing the Hemi to the streets, Chrysler didn't just satisfy NASCAR's rule book. It helped ignite one of the most legendary chapters in muscle car history. The 1966 Belvedere Satellite proved that when racing technology meets showroom availability, the result is pure American muscle at its finest.